Welcome back. Mario is sound asleep, let's wake him up. It's time to continue Super Mario Galaxy. We have 1 star under our belt from the Gateway Galaxy, and today, let's enter the terrace. Welcome. This dome acts as an eye of the observatory. From here we can gaze upon distant galaxies. Once this Luma transforms into a pool star, he will guide you to those faraway galaxies. Simply point your cursor at the pool star and press A. If you lose sight of the cursor, you can reset it with R. If you're playing in handheld mode, you can just tap the pool star directly on the screen. That's the idea. These are the galaxies that can be observed from this dome. The numbers represent their distance from the observatory. The bigger the number, the greater the distance. The more power stars you find, the farther you will be able to travel. Okay, in that case, we only have one option. It is this one, Good Egg Galaxy. Yes, it's undeniable. We are detecting power star energy patterns in the nearest galaxy. But I must warn you that the evil energy readings are off the charts. Please be careful. Okay, in that case, with evil energy readings aside, let's blast off to Good Egg Galaxy. And if the Gateway Galaxy wasn't an opening level enough, let's go for Dino Piranha. So, differences between the original Wii version, the 3D All-Stars Switch version, and this. Lots of textures have been redone. You'll have seen it all over Twitter if you follow Nintendo News, and that was weird. If you follow Nintendo News in particular, this grass texture, for example, completely redone. The flowers in here also look to be quite a bit different. Textures everywhere have been recreated and are looking absolutely wonderful. We'll read this first. In 4K. Gone. For a long time. Need to get in, use a pipe on the other side. Cool. Or I could fall off the roof. Or come on, you can do this. Let's do this. Not that way. What are you doing? Get on the roof. How can you not get on the roof? You can always get on the roof. There, look, see, there we go. Was that really that hard? Read. If you get tired and want to return to the observatory, press plus and select return to the observatory. But you can't bring back any star bits you picked up, so be careful. Okay, we will. But first, I would like to enter this orange pipe and enter what is clearly a very strange and abandoned mushroom house. And to ask, do you recognise this familiar tune? Of course you do. It's the underground theme from the original Mario Bros. And basically every single Mario game since, with the exception of, I don't know, things like the Mario Land games. They have a different underground theme. What else has a different underground theme? Not very much is the honest answer. There we go, we're down from the roof. Fine. If we take this pipe, we will find ourselves on the other side of the planet. To pick up star bits scattered around the galaxies, touch them with your pointer. In handheld mode, you can also collect them by tapping directly on the screen. Collect 50 to get a 1-up, and it really wouldn't hurt to store some up. Now, point the Joy-Con at the screen and collect as many star bits as you can. Grab the star bits with your pointer, Mario. Okay, that's what we'll do. As you can see as well, sparkly things in the bushes. Star bits in the question blocks, star bits falling from the sky. There are star bits basically everywhere in this game. They are worth it for various reasons. For the purposes of one-ups, yes, they are definitely worth it. The only thing is, with one-ups in this game, when you reset your game, when you turn it off and turn it back on, you go back to having only 5 lives. I do not know why. This is it's a carryover from, you know, the older games, but it's still kind of archaic. It's a wee bit archaic. Is this... I think this pipe is the same. Yeah, that takes us to the same room as we were just in. But I had to be fancy and jump up onto the roof. Now, I can skip talking to you. You would give us a pool star. Obviously, if you talk to that Luma, you will get a pool star. If not, just do a backflip. It's fine. If you get hurt, grab a coin to patch yourself up. Yes. We did know that, I think. There was another Luma told us that at some point. And again, collect the 5 star chips to... Whoops. Get hit by a giant boulder. Great. To advance to... I'm trying really hard to demonstrate something here. Now, if you shake into the red bit... as I am unsuccessfully doing, you'll see the first time I did it there, you'll get star bits. If you want to do that, feel free. I am going to not do it anymore because I'm clearly terrible at it. See, there is a curse that occurs whenever one attempts to let's play a game. And it happens to everyone. It happens across the board. The Let's Play curse. Which is to say, you can be as good at a game as you like, but when you begin to film yourself playing it, you are dreadful. You make silly mistakes. You jump in all different directions. You do things completely wrong. That is the Let's Play curse. Here we have a small side planet. This is not necessarily the way that you have to go, but it's a way that you can go. Just an alternate path. That takes us past this planet and on to the next one. Shake at the footprints, shake again to punch the money bag, and you get lots of star bits. It's great. Everything looks so wonderful and clean in 4K. All of the textures are looking stunning. I have been playing through in my own time Mario Galaxy 2, simply because it's the game that I've not replayed in the longest time. I've played Mario Galaxy 1 quite a number of times on the Switch since 2020, which is 5 years ago now, can you believe? I'm going to just get all these star bits just while I'm talking. Spin into the tail. And here we have Dino Piranha himself. Or herself, I don't know. The character's purple in the head, so maybe female, not sure. Hard to tell. Either way, wants to kill us. Not a fan of Mario. However, all you have to do is spin into its tail. I think, is that 4 times in total? I'm not sure. Anyway, all its petals have fallen off. It's no longer fabulous. And it is dead. Just checking there's nothing else. And look, oh look at that, it's so pretty. And you should see this texture. I mean, it doesn't look great up close, but you should see it on the 3D All-Stars version. It's quite crusty. And with that, our first Power Star. So basically our first non-Grand Star. At the end of every dome, you get a Grand Star. At the end of every galaxy, or every level in each galaxy, you will get a Power Star. In total, there are 120 that you collect in order to finish the game. Then, can I spoil it? It's like a nearly 20-year-old game. You unlock Luigi. If you do the whole thing again as Luigi, then you can unlock Star 121, which is really not worth it. But if you want a full completed profile, which I have on 3D All-Stars, then by all means. Those Starbits are Starbits. To Lumas, they are the tastiest, most delectable treats imaginable. Aim your Joy-Con, I am playing with the Pro Controller, at the screen and point your cursor at them to pick them up. If you're playing in handheld mode, this is obviously when I established as a child, oh, I have a cursor. Yes, that's how you collect Starbits. If you're playing in handheld mode, you can collect Starbits by tapping them directly on the screen. Once you have some, shoot them by aiming with the pointer and pressing ZR. Why don't we try it out? Aim at me and feed me some Starbits. Sure thing, I will collect these. That's the ticket. Yum. Delicious. Oh, thank you, yes. Tasty. Let's call those little morsels my fee for this lesson. Okay. Sure thing. You can also shoot them at enemies or feed them to hungry Luma. Either way, I'm sure Starbits will be a big help on your adventure. Yes, indeed, they will. Thank you very much. Continuing on with this dome, there is nowhere else we can go aside from Good Egg Galaxy. So let's continue with Mission 2. Typically, in Mario Galaxy, you'll have main galaxies with 3 missions, boss galaxies with 1, and the kind of question block galaxies there are usually just one-offs as well. There's other stars which we will get into at a later stage once we are taught about them. I'm not going to give everything away just yet, even though I've basically just told you everything that happens at the end of the game. However, I will collect Starbits because I do. I just like them. They're just cool. Everything about this game, the Power Stars in particular, I always wanted, as a kid, I always wanted to have a Power Star because I thought it looked nice. Like, it's kind of glowy and it looks maybe like it tastes quite nice. Not that I really wanted to eat them necessarily, but I always remember collecting, you know, new Power Stars, golden Power Stars, and thinking they look really cool. I want one. I've got a hungry friend up ahead. You don't mind sharing your snacks, do you? Head forward using the pull stars and the sling star. If you're in handheld mode, you can just tap. Yep, we know. Okay, thanks. We're going to skip the first one. There we go. Magic. So he says he has a hungry friend up ahead. Let's have a look. What could he possibly be referring to? No, I wanted your Starbits, not your coins. Never mind. I think I have more than enough, to be honest. I can't actually remember. He's not on this planet. He's on a different planet. I'll just grab as many as I can. I can't actually remember how many Starbits the hungry friend up ahead requires from us. But we'll see. I'm going to get at least 100 and go with that for now. Surely for such an early game objective, it can't be that many, can it? Okay, 105. That's pretty good. I'm not going to go through there just now. However, what I am going to do instead of... I'm going to leave all these for just now. I'm going to fire ahead to the next planet. Because this is where the Hungry Luma resides. I'm going to check how many he needs. It's either 100 or 150. 100. Okay, we're good. We have more than 100. Aim the cursor. Press ZR. And he will transform into a new planet. It's even got a face on it. It's like a face with a hairdo or a top hat or something. It's got a wee bit of character. Anyway, let's make our way up the planet. We use this to destroy these. And jump in here and get a 1-up. We can also do long jumps. Take a wee shortcut. Not long jumps, wall jumps. Up to here. And then we can continue on our merry way after that short side quest, I suppose you could call it. Anyway, let's find the entrance to this planet here. Where is it? Can I remember for the life of me? Nope. Can't remember at all. I know where we need to get to. But where are we supposed to start? Down here, maybe? Along here? Where on earth? I'm trying to, like, follow it. This is not normally this hard. Where is the entrance to this planet? It's not up here, because that's where we've... Here it is. Right, okay, thank you. That should not have taken me as long as it did. Nope, you're not going to get me. I am not going to die. And we can cheese it a wee bit, it's fine. Skip a lot of this stuff and get ourselves out of here. And again, collect the star chips or speedrunning tactics. With that, we have discovered a new galaxy. Well done, brave explorer. You've discovered a new galaxy. Collecting power stars will expand our range of vision, perhaps to eventually include the enemy base. And with that, we have the option to unlock our new galaxy, or we have one more available in Good Egg Galaxy, and that is what I am going to go for just now. King Caliente's battle fleet. So, as you can see with each mission within the Good Egg Galaxy, and within other galaxies, of course, throughout the game, objectives change, directions change. It is still linear. You are still on a fixed path from point A to point B. However, that's not what I wanted to do. Why? How is this so hard? This is not... I have done this so many times, it's not even funny. How can I not do it right now? Right, there we go. That's an easier way of doing things. Maybe I'm used to playing as Luigi, who knows. Anyway, skipping over quite a lot there, we have freed our first Toad. He's so happy. Woo, you saved me, thanks. Mario, in return, let me tell you a secret about this place. Apparently those spiky things just hate coconuts. Shake or press Y to smack them with a coconut. Okay. Oh, they're the spiky things, these things, right. I'm going to go for the giant one with the coconuts around it. That seems like the most appropriate one to hit. If I send a few of these off into the gravitational pull of the planet over there. Did that work? I'm not sure it worked. But anyway. Where are we? Do we have any coconuts over here? We do. We have a few. Hit one at the Pokey. Pokey dies. Carry on. Now, we could do this. We could just skip this planet, or we could have fun. And I quite like to have a bit of fun. Collect the coin. You've transformed into Rainbow Mario. You're invincible. I will make most of this while we are inside the planet, of course. Collect as many star bits as we can. And of course, if you carry it out here, you can destroy the Chain Chomps, which give us far more star bits than the Goombas did. You can never have enough star bits. If you spin, as you'll have noticed earlier on, if you spin within these circles, all the rocks turn into star bits, everything is star bits. As for bullet bills and chain chomps and things, I'm sure you could lure the bullet bills into the chain chomps, but ultimately we don't need to do any of that. It's all just here as a display of power. It's like a power trip from Bowser. We can waltz right on through. Let's free this Toad. What does he have to say for himself? Your attacks won't reach these mean-looking aliens. But here's a great idea. What if you tried to bounce something back at them? So basically, telling you exactly what to do. Don't try and bounce the fiery ones back. They won't work. They will just burn you. Anything on this side? Just a coin. Nothing out there either. Oh, no, no! What? Oh well, never mind. Ah well, at least we're back more or less where we were. I will free the Toad purely for the fact that it's the right thing to do. I don't really need to listen to him giving me his words of wisdom again, though. We can skip over that. Collect up the star bits, or jump on them for coins. I always used to jump on the enemies. It was always like a, you know, this is what Mario does. But ultimately spinning into them's easier. It just is. What have you got to say? Be careful, there's big, big danger up ahead. If things get really bad, shoot a star bit at one of these lights in the ground. Then a coin will pop out. Grab it to replenish some of your life. Yes, good advice. Thank you, Luma. And Ghost is playing Splatoon 2. That's nice. Okay, so King Caliente shoots 3 coconuts, or 3 fiery coconuts, and then gives us a coconut that we can bounce back at him. We do it once, then on the second turn we have to do it twice. Loses his crown, goes absolutely mental, sends out these things. We have to dodge those while also hitting the coconuts. And last time, finito. And with that, one tasty looking power star is ours again. And we have completed as much of Good Egg Galaxy as we can for the time being. Of course, there is more yet to come with Good Egg Galaxy, and in the next episode we will unlock our new galaxy. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you then.